everybody, and thank you for coming back to my 2 subscribers. I did get some people who did like my voice, and yeah, I'm going to keep using it, get to have some practice, and basically I decided to make this video from what led up to me deciding to come out yesterday to the internet and my internet friends. I have 4 friends that I've told in person, 2 in person, 2 of them I'm close to, and even though one I've never really met. The rest are just internet pals, so my husband still doesn't know, and I'm probably going to save that for maybe next month. We'll see. I'm tired of him dictating my life through gaslighting and all this stuff, so I'm just going to live my life the way I'd like to live it, and if he doesn't want to enjoy the ride with me, I'm sorry. But that's not about that. This is about starting back in 2019. Now, when it comes to me and my issues, it goes way back further, all the way. I figured things out from, like, that's probably what that meant. Or when I was in, like, kindergarten and stuff like that, I really started figuring stuff out earlier, but I had no idea what I was getting myself into with those behaviors and stuff like that. And so I purchased off a bunch of clothes, and it had been a couple years, and then I came across my neighbor's clothing as she was sorting through her old stuff as she's getting ready to move. So she had lost a lot of weight, so she had a bunch of stuff just sitting there she hadn't touched in years. It's just been sitting in her dresser. It still smell all nice and clean, but I still washed the things I did like. So I did find a few things in my size, and now I did have a fair size wardrobe of girls' clothes stashed away in hidden spots in my dresser, my car, wherever I felt like I can hide them. So, because like I said, my husband doesn't know, and that was like the biggest. That was like the biggest haul I've ever had. So it's not like something I've never had that much to choose from before. So I had eventually added to it, got some things that I preferred, I liked a little better, some that fit a little better, and then Aldi had a couple things for the sports section, like a couple sports bras, so I had some leggings and pajama set, and I figured, alright, I'm definitely not getting rid of these since I spent my good money on it, and now that my job pays a little better, I actually had some decent things that were worth holding on to. And eventually I even put together a little makeup kit, and it's like, I knew a thing or two about makeup, but I didn't really know a lot. So I started watching makeup tutorials, and I came across Steph up in Canada, and makeup tutorial, my FFS surgery, like, what the fuck is this? What's a bottom surgery? What's transitioning? What's HRT? And that's like, oh my god, she's trans? She's beautiful, and I had no idea. I wish I could just pass that easily. But like everything, it takes a lot of hard work, as I've quickly found out through binge watching her channel. And this was really the first time I started thinking about myself and my cross-dressing habits that have pretty much been there my entire life. So I decided to check around Facebook, asked a couple friends because I have a friend that's non-binary, and had a few people on my Instagram I followed, and I never once started thinking about myself until then. So I finally joined a group called Florida Transgender Society, and I came across a couple nice people there that were running the site. One, Denise Johnson, she was so helpful, and actually really the first person I ever talked to about it. And yeah, then this was almost 2 years. Oh my god, it was almost 2 years ago when I got to that point. So yeah, I was like, I don't want to be the bearded woman. I recommended electrolysis, and this and that. We talked for probably about an hour, and I was like, I'm definitely going to need to look into this more. I booked an appointment at Metro Inclusive Health, and after a bunch of chaos with that and COVID-19, because I started there, I think, late January, early February, And then, what was this? Was that this year? So yeah, I started there, and first appointment was in her office. Second appointment was in the parking lot because that was when everything just started going to lockdown. Doctor's office were like one of the first places, especially with so much uncertainty. It's like, we don't need people inside here in this area, so you're staying outside. So I just pretty much sat in the parking lot and we did it over the phone. Next one was over the phone. That one went good, but after that it really just started going downhill from there, and I was fed up with wasting my time. Oh, literally, I wasn't getting hold of anyone. I'm literally calling any number I could find, trying to get a hold of somebody. And so I came across someone else who does therapy sessions over whatever that video thing is with Google, and found her through Florida Transgender Society, and she actually worked with the therapist I was seeing. So she knew her, and well, after that 1 hour session, pretty much picking up where I left off, and I got my letter of approval to start HRT. And it's like, it had now been half a year of this battle of, yeah, there's something that's different with this. I'm probably transgender. I actually kind of want to do this, to I really want to do this. Let's go see a doctor. And after the 6-month battle, I got my letter, and I was like, I can't have tits at work. That's it. They're already homophobic enough where I'm not even feel safe coming out as gay. So it's not gonna work. And then I kind of just like panicked. Like, do I really want to do this? Is this something? I don't know. So my beard has been the shortest it's ever been in 8 years, and I haven't been clean shaven in almost 8 years this week. That'd be the 17th. 6 more days. 5 more days. So it'll be this coming weekend will be 8 years exactly of being clean shaven. So I have really coarse hair, so I definitely would need electrolysis or something like that. I cannot shave and not have skin irritation because I have very thick hair, very oily skin. So hopefully maybe something will improve with HRT. So let's see, last weekend was it? No, a week and a half ago I was with my husband at a hotel on Indian Rocks Beach, Indian Shores, somewhere around there. And I had these skimpy little Euro trunks that I wear at the pool and at the beach. And I realized, why am I fine wearing that, but I'm not fine wearing my Levi's short shorts? They're like mid-thigh, very comfortable. I mean, I got a tuck with it because it would just pretty much show everything since it's stretchy. And he wasn't expecting me to put those on. I just kind of like stepped out of the room, and here we are, going to go just finish getting ready. He was already out in the hall. So yeah, that led to that. That was like my first time wearing that around him, first time wearing that in public. And for me, knowing that I bought that from the women's section, it was really super comforting. Like, at first I was shy and nervous about it, then it didn't bother me at all. And then last weekend I went to Walmart and I had on my little push-up bra that I bought off Amazon. It's just it's like a 38A or something like that, because I'm a little fluffy, and especially when I have on a corset, it really helps give a little extra mass to what fluff titty I do have. So with that on, it is definitely obvious it's not muscle, because it kind of presses it together and lifts. So that really boosted my confidence, and that's it. I've reached a stage of fuck it. I'm gonna wear that out in public, and I'm gonna start being me. And it felt really good. And that evening, I went online Found out I can make an appointment with Planned Parenthood online, and so I don't have to call anybody, which is nice because I don't like calling people. Made a appointment, and I'm kind of curious how that's going to go because the location is literally 1 mile, no, not even 1 mile away from my house. I'm literally 8 blocks away from their office, but for the LGBTQ services, it's all over video. So it's like, how are you going to do the whole blood thing? Because I don't think there's a Type-C adapter that works with Samsung for blood test. So yeah, I'm curious how that's going to go. So it's probably going to take a little longer than I would hope. So it's not going to be like other places where people just show up, blood work, here you go. Which, I mean, that would be nice. So yeah. It's been a hell of a 3 years. I've taught myself so much. I've learned so much. I've met a lot of amazing people. And I'm kind of getting ready to just start being me. So yeah, I guess next video, I don't really know what I'm going to do. I'm probably going to talk more on what some of the research I've done about HRT. No, there's so much about that. I'm just going to keep talking about myself because I'm not, sorry, not trying to be selfish. This is just content of me. We already know what HRT does. We know what happens with the brain. We know that. Just about everyone, every trans person on YouTube has a video like that. Whatever. So next video, pretty much gonna be like my early childhood, what I figured out, and it was just like, that makes total sense now. So yeah, I'm gonna start with that in my next video, and then probably gonna do like mid-childhood because there was a lot that went on there, young adults, and then by that time, it's probably gonna be around talking to Planned Parenthood. So yeah, stay tuned, subscribe, comment, whatever. Yeah, whatever everyone says, I don't care. Do what you do, enjoy your life, love y'all, bye bye.